Welcome back to Dairy Farm. It's chapter 5.
We're almost there. We're in the home stretch.
We're in the home stretch, and this time we're actually doing it correctly. So,
woo! And I will get a kiss from the lips of Okita.
You will get a kiss. Well,
I will get a kiss.
Okay, we'll get a kiss from Okita, but first we have to find out what happened to Kondo because he got shot.
Yes. And what happened
then? Oh, okay.
You only sent 3 men with him? What are you, insane? You know how dangerous it is out there for him right now?
Kondo was going to Nijo Castle for a war conference as the chief of the Shinsengumi.
Aw, he was just gonna go to a meeting. He was going to like a con.
Aw. Some of the other people there were shogunate bigwigs. He couldn't show up with a bunch of guards.
Why not? That's a power move.
Some of the men high up in the government aren't real fond of the Shinsengumi. It's a real raffle of me trying to remember whose voice sounds like what.
And they might have got the wrong idea, is that what you're saying? I mean, he could have died out there? Nope, that's not a question. I mean, he could have died out there! Exclamation point. So it's more important for us to look good than for Kondo to not get fucking shot?
Oh, he said the fuck word.
He said the fuck word. He's mad.
Didn't say that. It's like, okay, kid.
Then why?
Soji, this isn't Toshi's fault. Kondo only wanted to take us for his escort. Kondo said himself that it would be unbecoming for the chief of the Shinsengumi to be surrounded by a bunch of guards for his own protection. Make him look like a wuss, I guess. So if you want to blame someone, wear it. Or don't. It was our job to protect the chief and we failed.
By not blocking him with your body, I guess.
It's hard to protect somebody from a gunshot, Shimada, not your fault. Hijikata put Kondo's life in danger when he let him go out with only 3 men.
What did you want Hijikata to do? Take the bullet? Goddamn!
I swear to God, Okita, I am at my fucking limit with you.
Besides, I'm finding it a little hard to believe that was really what Kondo wanted to do.
What?
Maybe someone talked him into it. Always trying to look good. Like, ... Hijikata?
Girl, go cough.
What? Go cough?
Go die of tuberculosis.
What?
Man.
Well, he does. I mean, he's a fury now. So
yeah, I know.
He
but
doesn't have it.
Did the fury blood, whatever, make him a dick? Like, God.
He was always this bad. I need you to realize he was always this bad. Now he just has beef with Hijikata for no reason.
Incorrect. He was not this bad. He was bad, but he was not this bad. Where he's got his conspiracy theories. Like, what the fuck? He's like, we never landed on the moon. Like, what the hell?
He's like, jet fuel can't melt steel beams, Hanley.
What the fuck?
This guy, I swear to God. All right.
Soji!
Oh, I want Hijikata to beat the shit out of him, please.
Kondo didn't want to risk leaving the magistrate's office undefended just to cover his own tail.
This place had represented Yoshinobu's authority in Kyoto.
That's the first thing you've said this entire episode.
Yeah. He didn't want to take any chances with it. That was something Kondo would say.
I let him do it. That was my mistake. I don't plan on making any bullshit excuses on that front.
I could sense that Hijikata actually wanted to have many guards watch after Kondo as well. His bitter expression said it all.
If he dies, it's your ass in the fire, Hijikata. If he dies, I will never, ever forgive you.
Dude, he got shot in the shoulder. Like, he fine.
I will find you, no matter where you may be, and I will kill you.
All right, Liam Neeson.
Good
Get
Lord.
the fuck out of here.
I could almost see a flame swirling in his black eyes as he glared at Hijikata with impunity.
His eyes aren't black.
His eyes are black and green.
They're green, dog.
Like green.
Same eyes.
We're meant to be.
Same hat.
Same hat. Then, Okita had turned around and stormed back to his room without another word.
Oh, okay. Just not gonna let Hijikata have the last word. Not gonna. It's not his route. We don't care.
Nah. Nagakura's men returned as the sun was setting.
Yay!
We're back, Hanley. Oh, Nagakura, Harada, welcome back. So, how was it? Did you find out who the culprit was?
Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any clues. However, we were able to recover the bodies of those who were murdered in the attack, so for that it was worth going.
I love a man with genuine perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Forget that. How's Kondo doing? Is his condition any better?
Actually, he has a high fever. He can't talk right now.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, maybe they weren't rubbing shit in it and pissing on the wound.
Maybe it's all this fecal matter we've been rubbing into the wound. We're starting to think it might have negative effects.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better for us to send him to a facility that has more stuff than here to treat him?
You're telling me that this army outpost has no way of treating, like, gunshot wounds?
These stupid men.
That's smart.
These
All right.
stupid men.
Yeah. This is why you all died out.
Kondo's got the worst luck, huh?
I'm smiling now.
Okita.
I just got back from beating up Hijikata and then throwing a tantrum in my room. Huh? What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost. Get it? Well, it's true that I'm a monster, though. Ooh.
Okay, girl. I thought that something must have been off for Okita to joke so lightheartedly like that. What's gotten over you?
That's not the phrase, but go on. Nothing really. Do I look different than normal?
Well, I'm not saying that. The grin was still there, and I wasn't quite sure how to respond to it. Could he really just laugh off something that so obviously had changed him?
I mean, what else is he gonna do? Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Heisuke about something.
Okay.
Hey, is it normal to, like, want to eat everyone all the time?
Okay.
Is that like a thing?
Okay, girly.
You could just wait here?
Of course.
Shinpachi, Sano, I'll see you guys later, alright? Take care of Kondo for me.
Hey,
Is he gonna, like, try to make Kondo over her fury?
Oh god!
Girly. I sighed as I watched him head off towards the back of the compound.
hey Soji.
I don't think he would want that. Later, I was with Yamazaki discussing what to do from now, and I returned to the common room. With nothing to do, I let my gaze shift up toward the star-specked sky to watch thin clouds drift across the moon. I didn't realize how long I'd been standing there until Heisuke ran up to me.
Heisuke!
There he goes.
Hey, Hanley! Are you here, Hanley?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Directly in front of you.
Have you seen Soji? I can't find him anywhere.
Uh-oh.
That's a wonderful
What?
sign.
Yeah. What had he meant?
He meant that he hasn't seen Soji.
Something felt wrong. I didn't like it. He went to look for you.
Me? You're lying, right?
Uh-oh. He's got the Heisuke crazy eyes. No.
I've been on duty at my station for, well, all night. I never saw Soji.
What? Something was definitely wrong.
Wee-oo, wee-oo.
Heisuke, could you tell Hijikata that Okita's gone missing? I have a very bad feeling about this.
Yeah, same here. I mean, especially with Kondo being shot and all.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, is he alright? I hope he won't be rash.
You know, the
Yeah,
I hope he'll abandon.
Super level-headed.
I really hope he'll abandon his only character trait in these trying times.
Yeah, you know, I feel like he will. I feel like everything's gonna be just a-okay, my mans.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord.
Leisurely pacing away.
Heisuke muttered under his breath as he scurried towards
That wasn't a
Hijikata's room.
scurry.
Yeah, that was a casual.
That was a plod.
What should I do?
Oh?
I knew that I wasn't supposed to go out on my own without express permission from Hijikata, but I recalled how Okita was behaving earlier this afternoon. He seemed so
Like an
eerily
asshole.
calm. Yeah, despite what had happened to Kondo. I couldn't just leave Okita out there by himself.
Now that's a scurry.
I lost myself and ran out the door. And after Okita. Pant, 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 pant.
That's 2 pairs of pants!
It didn't matter to me that I was running out of breath, and I just ran and ran through the night.
Yeah, that's a good read for that.
In the middle of a dim pathway, I'd finally found him.
Hi, Soji.
Oh!
Aww.
Jesus Christ! Okita.
You know, what a level-headed guy.
Oh no. His sword was drawn, being swung delicately in his hand, but his fierce eyes weren't playing around.
He wasn't playing around.
Okita moved swiftly between a group of warriors, piercing a man in his throat before sliding to slice the leg of the man standing right behind him.
Okita, are these men actually your enemy, or are you just letting out your anger on some innocent guys?
He didn't even bother to wipe the blood off. He just swung and swung and swung.
You can be the Satsuma.
His technique! Oh no, is that Okita of the Shinsengumi?
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
It's a bit too late for you now, though. Wish you'd have caught on before I'm about to murder you.
Hey girl. Hey girl. Okita from the Shinsengumi is here! Retreat!
Ashe! Why is Foghorn Leghorn getting his shit kicked in? You guys are real stupid. Do you really think I'm about to let any of you go?
Girly!
Look at these speed lines. You're fucked.
Okay, these better be the people who shot Kondo, or else
I hope to God.
There was no hesitation in his movements. Stop! Oh. Even the Satsuma, skilled warriors in their own right, were no match against Okita.
Oh, now the blood's in our eyes.
Uh-oh. The man fighting in the street before me was no human.
We know.
He was an engine of slaughter. Okita. There was no escape. Oh, was he about to kill me? Okita's skill as a human was practically speed and... Okita's skill as a human was practically speed and strength of a fury. He became a force of nature.
That is not a very
well
well-worded sentence.
Not one of the men before him would leave that street alive. As the last fell, he slid his sword, still wet with blood, back into its sheath and turned in search of his next victim.
I don't think that's proper sword care.
Okita! I threw myself into his path. Oh, he's gonna be angry.
Just in time to save the lives of these... Oh, they're dead.
I'm saving the whole fucking town, man.
What are you doing here?
His gaze was almost sharp enough to draw blood. Okita's aura was radiating with a killer's intent. I almost froze in fear. I came to stop you. His expression twisted into something halfway between stunned surprise and disgust.
Ugh. You? Stop me? I'm just doing my job. You don't get to tell me to stop.
There was a cold fury beneath his words that made my throat tighten.
Oh no, where's my EpiPen?
Is this really going to help the Shinsengumi?
No, but it's helping me. Obviously. My job is to kill our enemies.
If you really think it's your duty to kill all these men like this, then why did you leave without telling anyone?
You got me there.
You already know, don't you? This is wrong.
Are you trying to say you think I'm doing this for my own reasons, not the Shinsengumi?
Yes, I am.
Oh!
He wanted to kill anyone who'd had a hand in the attack on Kondo. That was his reason. I knew it.
So he's just gonna kill everybody for good measure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, this baby looks extra suspicious.
Yeah, could have been you. What? You stood by and did nothing? You 3-year-old?
Yeah, because I was sitting on the bench.
I was over on the bench.
So on the bench.
Let's say you're right. What's wrong with me doing what I'm doing? What's wrong with a little murder?
Well...
It's my duty to kill. So long as the result's the same, what's it matter if I get there a little differently?
How should I answer this?
Do you want me to tell you the actual reason, or do we want to just like get through chapter 5 correctly and not run into roadblocks?
Well, okay, what are the roadblocks?
Well, there are different ways that chapter 5 could go. There are some endings, also depending on the route. You could die, your boyfriend could die,
things could just go south. So
I would definitely prefer for neither of us to die.
yeah, we've already been having enough bad luck. I think we should just be correct. So I want you to do the right thing.
And out of here, what would happen with this one?
I don't really know.
Could it go well?
Yeah, well, in Hakuoki, in order for endings to go good or bad, it's entirely up to like their approval of you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not actually like a choose your own adventure thing where like, oh, I went down the wrong path and there was a bear and it ate me. It's like, oh, he doesn't like me enough, therefore the game like percentage calculation senses that we're not in love enough. So when this scene happens, you're gonna get stabbed.
Okay, so this one would make him not like me as much.
Yeah.
And therefore has the chance to go sour. This one would make him...
makes him more
like
sympathetic towards you, and you have a higher thing. See,
But-
my instinct is to guilt him with Kondo.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's not so much my instinct, it's more what I believe to be correct.
yeah, this is
And
a
I'm
more
like-
interesting conversation. But
Yes.
you know,
But I guess I will just be a simp. And
I want you to do the right thing. But to do the right thing is killing people, so that doesn't. Oh well.
Oh.
I want you to do the right thing.
I want you to do the right thing.
John Quiñones jumps out of the shadows and
What
he's
would you
like,
do?
Okita, hi, I'm John Quiñones. This is what would you do?
Now, can you explain to me what was going through your head when you saw those men?
What was going through your head when you ripped that baby's head clean off its shoulders?
Now, what?
Well, John, he was complicit in Kondo's murder.
He's not dead yet.
He's
even.
not dead!
But he could have been.
He could have been. And that's what really matters.
Okita. It wasn't easy to say what I wanted to, but I pushed forward. If I happen to let the wrong thing slip, it may give him the wrong impression of me.
And then knowing how this game works, that would make me get eaten by wolves or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Logic doesn't
Okita
track.
watches and then also gets eaten by wolves.
And then he dies and then kills everyone in the town too.
Yeah. But I still felt like he needed to hear this. You said yourself that it was your decision to drink the water of life. That this was the path you chose, to be a fury.
Maybe I did. So?
His glare didn't waver. If you believe in the path you chose, then shouldn't you be trying to follow it the right way?
What's the right way to be a fury? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, me neither. You've lost me, Hanley.
He looked down, and I was surprised to see pain on his face.
Ow. I'm a weapon. All I can do is kill people.
No.
I never worried about the notion of what's right or what's wrong.
Just do what Kondo tells me.
I just killed people, no matter who it was, as long as it was what Kondo wanted. That's how I've been living my whole life.
Although his stubbornness was showing, I could see the emotions pooling in his eyes, as if this were difficult for him to talk about.
Oh no, feelings.
I didn't know what kind of life he had lived up until this point, or what kind of thoughts were drifting and colliding inside of him to bring these emotions out enough for him to say it out loud. But if you just think of yourself as a weapon, I took a deep breath. I think that's fine.
What? Hot. Wait, Hanley, hold on.
What? Huh?
Okay. Plot twist?
Okay. If he wants to live as the Shinsengumi sword, it wasn't my place to say otherwise.
Is this reverse psychology?
girl?
I think this is reverse psychology.
I knew that, but I don't think you should lie to your own heart.
My own heart?
He looks so dumb.
What?
He's like, literally, what are you talking about?
I don't have
girl?
one of those.
I think I understand how you feel. Kondo is really important to you. Wow, very astute.
Oh my god,
Hanley.
you finally got it.
Yeah, you figured it out. Okita loved Kondo like a brother. I feel like more like a dad. But
More like a
okay.
dad.
Yeah. How could he simply sit by and do nothing after seeing someone he cared about nearly killed? Sitting by his bedside all day isn't going to make him heal any faster. And protecting the magistrate's office isn't going to save Kondo, no matter what you do. Okita must have felt helpless, And so he turned to the one thing that could give him control over life and death he so greatly desired. Battle. I truly understand how you feel.
I don't think you do, dog.
Girl. But please, don't lose sight of who you are.
An asshole.
Is it really your duty to let your emotions control you? Is that the kind of warrior you are?
Pussy!
The fact that you can only kill people, do you really think that's all you have going for yourself?
Wow, read him.
Yeah, girl. Oki just stared down at me as if I were the most irritating thing in the world for him to look at.
Yes!
Wow.
We have achieved perfection. This is our final
Holy
form.
shit. That is such a read.
Yes.
Holy God.
Oh my god, it's mutual. Feelings mutual, King.
Damn. Holy. Hee hee hee. But eventually,
Hanley, you keep this up and I might really kill you this time.
I'd like to see you fucking try, man.
He very well could. So
Yeah,
easily.
but I have healing.
So, joke's on you. We have a walkthrough. We can't die.
How many times had I heard him say he would kill me? Okita!
That does nothing anymore. Can you get out of my way already? I hate how all you people act as if you know everything about me and how I feel.
Behind the cold ice of his gaze, I could sense a man who would kill without a second thought.
You're not sensing that, girl. That is directly in front of you.
I don't know what it was. Maybe the blood-stained outfit?
There was something about him that made me think that he had killed before.
Yeah, maybe the moans of the, like, the people with their entrails just out in the street.
The screams of their loved ones.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just got this sense.
I'm an empath.
I'm an Perhaps this would be the time he finally made good on that threat.
Please do.
But even so, I had to stop him. I won't move. If you let his emotions get the better of him, he would surely regret it later, and I couldn't bear to think of him suffering like that. Even if it meant I had to put my life on the line, I would stop him. If you really want to go, then you'll have to kill me first. His eyes bored into mine, and for several very long seconds, neither of us spoke. He could have easily killed me with the sword in his right hand. I'm hiccuping.
Just started hiccuping in the middle of this very important conversation. Okita, this is you.
He could have. I'm sorry, I get the hiccups. But his eyelashes shook faintly.
What?
What?
Vibrating.
That is such a weird
All of the little
observation.
mites, like the insects that live on his
All his
island,
lice.
start dancing.
Oh my God.
Yay!
He liked me.
He liked that. Why the hell did you do that?
Oh. Because the walkthrough said I should?
No one would praise you for risking your life to stop a guy like me. They just think you're dumb. And you are. But why?
I can't just forget about you.
Ooh.
He laughed.
Ha ha ha. You're nuts, you know that?
Was I imagining things? His words didn't seem to have the usual snide edge attached to them.
We got him!
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
Just as the silence began to stretch to uncomfortable levels, I heard a voice.
It was a man at his feet still alive.
I
Like,
know.
help me!
Uh-oh.
Hey, the guy over there is Soji, right?
Oh, no.
Hey,
Let's
Soj?
Run.
Hey, Soj.
Hi.
You good?
This voice.
Hey, Saito's here.
Oh.
Finally found you. You've come all the way here?
Harada. Saito.
Soji.
Oh, Soji.
Soji. This is too much, even for you. What were you going to do if people of other domains saw you?
This is too much.
This is too much.
extra, girl.
This is too much. Girl, Soji, you're up here. I need you down here. Tone it down, honey.
I need you at like a 2.
Yeah. Puffed. Puffed. I'm not dumb enough to get caught. Don't underestimate me. I killed all the witnesses. It's fine. I understand where you're coming from. Kondo's fever had broken. He'll be fine. Yay! Exclamation point!
Really?
Really?
If you don't believe me, why don't you go back to the magistrate and see for yourself?
I think this is a ploy to get us to leave.
Yeah.
Not
Why
kill
don't you
Okita.
step out? Okita, he'll be fine. Now step out of the street. Put the gun down.
Put the gun down. And I'm gonna
Where
give
did you get a gun?
Here, why don't you come sniff this cloth that I
Yeah,
have? It
shh,
smells
shh,
really good.
Shh. Go to
It's
sleep,
okay.
go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay. Isn't that a relief? Okay.
Isn't that a relief, Okita? We're gonna go home. Are you sure, Hajime? Is Kondo really? I think you, of all people, know how I would never joke about it. Oh, wait, that's like...
I was waiting for you to realize.
Sorry, I slipped into something there. I think you, of all people, know how I would never joke about a thing like this. Just do not ever act out and worry the chief like that again. I mean, does Kondo know? Oh, so Kondo's okay then. I'm glad.
Well, he just told you his fever had broken. Yeah. Dummy. He looked like he couldn't find any other words. I saw his shoulders relax.
I expect this sort of thing from Soji, but you need to remember to think before you act, Hanley.
I was doing it for love. Under Haruda's hard gaze, I suddenly remembered that I'd left the compound without permission. Whoopsie. I'm sorry.
Do you really need permission at this point?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. No sooner were the words out of my mouth than we heard the frantic tweeting of a whistle from some distance away. Okay.
Citizen's arrest!
Soji,
Citizen's
I
arrest!
am making a citizen's arrest. Soji, you better run your ass home, dude.
Yeah. Looks like they found us. We need to get out of here before they show up.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yes! We ran as fast as we could toward the Fushimi magistrate's office. When we returned, Hijikata was waiting for us. He was not pleased.
I am not
Oh.
pleased. Idiots.
Uh-oh. Although his words were rough, it looked like Hijikata was relieved.
Aw,
he cares about
I
me.
love him.
Oh. He must have been worried about us, especially Okita.
Also, Soji, why are you covered in blood? I'll let it slide this time, but don't ever do this again. Understand? He's still covered in blood!
Girly.
Okay. What a coincidence, Ichikata. I was just thinking the same thing.
What are you letting slide?
What are... Shut the fuck up, Soji. Since Kondo's gonna be fine, I thought I'd let you off this time. Oh my god. That's so. Gee, thanks. But don't think that means I forgive you. For what, Soji?
Soji, when you hammer and you hammer,
It's
hard to be in love with you.
But when you hammer and you hammer, it's hard to be in love with you.
And on that note, I think it's time to end this episode.
And we will see if Soji really is gonna let Hijikata off this time and not hold a grudge. I highly doubt that is going to be the case.
You know, knowing what I know about this man, I don't think he likes to let things go.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a very astute observation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm learning from Hanley.
Yeah. From her powers of investigation.
Her powers of deduction. All right, bye.